Yeah, you are 16-1 in your pro career so far. Just one defeat, which was in the ring of combat. So, and after that, you went 8-5. You're on 8-5 winning streak. So, what was that you learned from that fight, that defeat? What was learning?
So that fight was like super important to me because it taught me that nothing is like given, you know, in the fight. You know, I thought like I was brought in to win this fight and, you know, just go on to bigger and better things. But I wasn't present, and I wasn't like alert, and I wasn't like in the moment. I was thinking about the future and thinking about like, okay, after I win this fight, you know, then I'll do this. So it taught me to be alert. It also taught me that like usually when people fight me, they're they fight up, like they try to fight their best fight because they know that I'm going to be a tough opponent. Like they know I'm not going to be a walkthrough. And then because I have the accolades in wrestling, they just automatically kind of, they prepare, you know, they prepare and they're ready to like fight. So it's like, they get more nervous to fight me. So I have to be aware of that like nervous energy, because like they're fighting, especially like where we were like on the regional scene, like they're fighting like, oh man, this got to be my best fight, because if I beat this guy, then I can beat anybody. You know what I mean? So I got to be aware of that. And before I was like, okay, I'll come into a fight and I'm like, okay, well, the fight will play out. At the end of the day, I'll win, you know, as opposed to being aware of where I was and like making stuff happen all the way up into the win. I was like, yeah, the things will just happen and I'll end up winning, you know. And then I got lazy and I got caught and you know, I got knocked out. So, and it's good for me to say that and address that, because you know, I had to address a problem, you know what I mean? So it was good for me to learn.
Yes. Okay. Was it because of the moment, the hype? It was, I believe it was Dana White looking for the fight. You knew it was an opportunity for you to get to the UFC.
Exactly.
So you were just thinking.
So I was thinking, because Dana was like calling me on the phone, like, hey man, we're gonna get you fighting here. I'm thinking like, okay, this is this is for me. You know what I mean? Like this is what I'm supposed to be doing, you know? And he fought like the same thing, but he fought like, hey, this is my chance. This is my chance to, you know, make a name for myself or steal this guy's spotlight. So and he came out and he did that. So, you know, hats off to him for that.
Yes. Okay, let's go to the positive side now. I wanted to ask this before asking about the positive side. You also a one-time VFC, which is Victory FC Bantamweight champion. So how was that moment for you, becoming a champ, winning your first MMA title? How did you feel at that time?
That felt I think that was the first moment where I was like starting to believe pretty much in myself, you know what I mean? The fight after that, I think I started believing a little too much or whatever, you know, but that was like the first fight that I was like, you know what, I'm as good as people say I am or am gonna be, you know what I mean? And I just beat like a veteran of the sport, a UFC vet, and it's only my 8th fight. So I was like starting to believe that, you know, I was gonna be great. That was like the beginning of it, you know. That's my first professional title. I fought somebody who had he had 2 belts in VFC. He was like a champion in 2 weight classes. And so that was the first fight that I was like, you know what, I'm great. You know what I mean? I'm great at the fighting stuff.
Yeah, will you say that has been the biggest moment of your career till date, or there's something that is more than that so far, maybe in LFA or Bellator?
Yeah, I feel like that was like a big turning point for me. So it could have been that was a big turning point as far as like my confidence went and my like approach to the fighting game. Another fight that I feel like gave me a lot of confidence in a different way was my LFA fight and my LFA fight in, what do you call it? My LFA fight against Levi Miles. Which Levi Miles tested me that fight. But I was able to persevere, you know, and come away with a win and dominate the fight. So, yeah.
Okay.
Come on, Africans!